So, good evening, Antoine. Nice to have you with us here tonight.
Yeah, good evening.
So, you've been working with F4 for some time now, and this week we're making it official that you're joining us a team member in our new organization as well. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience with us and F4 so far?
Actually, I start working with F4 a few years ago now because we met Chris at the beginning in San Francisco. So we were working together with Robert Stroy as well from Neil Pride on developing this foil that Chris had already because he was working already on that foil. And then we tried everything, and it was really the beginning of the testing, and really that we wanted to go on the foil because at that time not so many people was foiling really, and nobody knew if the foil is going to work or it's going to be better or worse than the normal windsurfer. So we start working maybe 4 years ago, something like this together.
All right. And why do you think someone should choose an F4 foil instead of another brand?
I think all the team, the F4 team, they are really into it. They have also a really nice place there in San Francisco Bay to try in every conditions. And Chris and Al at the beginning, they were really focused on to know what's going to work, what will not work. And they were trying and all different carbon, all different layup, and they were building the foil there in the garage of Chris. So they are really into it, and I think they are amazing profile because they are really working on the profile. And but it's not only that, it's also the connection, how you mount everything, how you put the stab, how you put the front wing, and the mast to the fuselage. So it's a lot to do to manage to have the best foil.
The new mast we have is very stiff. Like, do you think how would you describe like the cooperation with the new team members in F4? Do you think we are stiff as well?
No, but the first it's really important for a foil that to get a really stiff mast, because this is what gives you the stability and the response as well that the foil will give to you, or the direction you want to take, and you will give order to the wings. So it's really important to have something stiff under the feet.
Could you tell our viewers what do you think is the most awesome thing about the new 2021 product line?
The new foil coming out now is really oriented on the slalom speed. So we increase the speed compared to the past years. There is different size wings that you can use, and they are really fast. I really like this profile because it's really accurate in the speed that we wanted to go. And there is also tiny wings that I tried few days ago in my home place there, and I was really surprised to be foiling on such a small wing, and get some extra speed. So this was really for me. This is the point that I want to develop with F4. I really want to push that we increase every time the speed, and we go faster and faster.
And brings me to the next question. What's your current speed record on the F4 foil?
I did in the last July. I did over 30 knots on the nautical mile, so which is quite fast because the nautical mile is quite long. It's a long distance. It's like almost 2 kilometers. So you really need to to be fast for a long time. And then for my personal GPS, I did 35 knots on peak, on top speed, which is quite fast as well. And why it wasn't with a really small wing, so I'm pretty happy about this time, and I hope that I can go 35 on the over 30 knots to 35 on the current reach. That will be amazing, because on the slalom board you can go fast, but you really need to find a flat spot and get a small sail and a small board. So if we can come more easy to 35 knots, will be a big step already.
And what do you think makes F4 foils the best foils on the market, other than, of course, that you help us develop them?
Yeah, this is a good point. You really have to check who is working on it, who is developing, which rider is going to test, because all the results and all the point that the rider will say that really is good or is not good, and you need to move to this direction, or try something else, or make the wings bigger, make the wings thinner, or stuff like that, is really, really important. So when you have a brand, you really need to see the rider that use those foil and test those foil and develop those foils, because the best rider will make the best foil for sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about your plan for this season? Where will we see you next?
For this season, my plan is first to do the PWA for sure. I hope that we're going to get some events. Normally the first one is in France, but I'm not sure that we're gonna get this one. And I really wants to orientate my goal to the speed, because I have a really nice project. The Zephyr project is to go over 66 knots in few years. So I'm working with all my team on that, and I would like to develop some really good foil with effort to try to increase that speed, and see what kind of board and foil and fins we're gonna get to go to that speed. So this is my main goal. I did so many times the PWA tour that I want to change a little bit of direction and go to something that I'm still pushing the limits, because you always want to go forward and push the limit. So I decided to try to work with Marc Amerigo on this Zephyr project to develop something new, to make windsurfing go forward much more that it went the last 10 years, 20 years, to increase that speed and find something that a lot of people will use and go fast with it.
Cool. And is there anything else that you would like to add on top of what we already talked about this night?
No, I just want to say that it's if you are still don't know which foil to use, I think the best is to try it and see how it feels, because it's really stable. It's as we say, the mass is really stiff, so you have a lot of control, and the F4 foil is fast, so it's the best one to go fast and to pass your friends for sure.
All right. Thanks a lot, Antoine, for joining us tonight, and I'm sure we're gonna see more of you on these type of things in the future as well. And you have a great evening, and we speak soon again.
Okay. See you guys. Ciao.